What's up? This is Carlos here, Midwest Midcard. Just want to give you a heads up about this little clip for our Royal Rumble predictions. We do talk about Brock Lesnar. We make some pretty dumb jokes, and in light of recent accusations, I just wanted to at least give that heads up and just let you guys know, and so you know that that is coming for the people affected by them, by Vince. I hope that um, they get what they need out of this, and hopefully, people will continue to believe the victims and treat them with respect, and hopefully we can prevent things like this from happening in the future. So I hope you at least enjoy the clip, and if you like it, just subscribe or something. I don't know. Let's get to the Royal Rumble predictions.
There we go.
I will go ahead and I'll say that for the ones that don't know, every time there is a PLE for the WWE, sometimes for pay-per-views for AEW, we have the predictions championship. I am currently the champion, have been the champion ever since Survivor Series, where I believe I retained, but who's keeping track? I don't know. I'm currently the champion. There's going to be, Brandon's not here, but he did send his predictions. So this will be a 3-way defense. And we'll just kind of break it down. Short card, it looks like.
No.
4 matches. 4 very... I think that the build of this Rumble, as far as the matches outside of the Rumble, has been pretty lacking, in my opinion.
Yeah.
This could be a virtue of the 2 champions that are defending their title being kind of absent.
Yeah.
And
Very.
both great performers, but they're not there every week, so it's hard to gauge.
Yeah.
And especially with Roman, it's hard to build a feud with 4 people. I mean, it's damn near impossible. So.
But they're lucky enough with that one specifically that each person has a problem with Roman, and each one of them kind of have a quarrel with each other just enough to where you're like, so it's not a 3-on-1 or nothing,
right?
But,
it's like they both want to get to Roman, but also they don't care for each other either.
Just to go back to Friday, whenever Paul Heyman's sitting there talking about him Roman having to defend, LA Knights just steps right in. He's like, I'm pissed that this ain't 1-on-1 because he steps in. This should be just me and him.
Yeah.
Says he's gonna cut bacon off of Paul's back.
And Randy has a very very good case for wanting to get the title from Roman, and same with AJ. I'm not liking AJ with the pants.
No, I really wish he would just go full blown TNA Lone Wolf, because I mean he did the same thing, but he just wore black gear.
Yeah, black and white gear.
Yeah,
that was pre-Bullet Club. That's so crazy, man.
Yeah,
so crazy. What
he was teasing Aces and 8 AJ.
Yeah, it was such a weird fumble of the bag from Dixie to let fucking AJ go, and then for him to just turn into the leader of one of the biggest factions in wrestling ever.
What a huge fumble by TNA to look at a guy who's been there since day one and say, hey, would you take way less money to bust your ass for us?
Right.
No, corporate America, we don't take less money for more work, you bastards.
Unionize. Hey, wrestlers, start a union. What are you doing?
Yeah. Jesse Ventura is somewhere creaming his jeans right now hearing this.
He's so mad.
Yeah.
He had it right, man. The first match, to circle it back, Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens. Before we do our prediction, little bit of background on this. Essentially, this has been Kevin Owens won the tournament.
Yeah.
And after he won the tournament, he was kind of already beefing with Logan a little bit.
Yeah.
He punched him in the face, left him bruised, which I don't know if that was a real bruise or not.
I don't know.
He had it on during Impulsive. I don't know if you listen or watch Impulsive.
I see clips every now and again, but I'm not an active watcher.
Well, I don't either, but I watched wrestling interviews. He actually just had John Cena on it.
I need to watch that one.
Yeah, I watched half of it. Very, very good. I love the way Cena speaks. So
yeah, I heard Cena called Logan Paul the Roman Reigns of the future.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, well, he's not showing up, so he's already got that part down.
Yeah, he's already way ahead.
Yeah.
And then this Friday they had the Kevin Owens show with Logan Paul, and there's been the threats of like the suing and like Kevin Owens cannot wear or use the
Cast.
Yeah, the cast.
Yeah.
And it's been like a kind of thrown together feud. Kevin Owens is doing the best he can with what he's got.
Yeah.
I think he's doing great. I think that being the regular, like, pissed off, kind of working man that Kevin Owens is, I think that's his best. That's his best at his best. To me.
Yeah.
But is he gonna? I assume he's gonna mesh well with Logan Paul, but
I think the match will be good because he has a really good way of working with high flyers, especially. I believe Logan Paul has a similar style to like a Ring of Honor Sami Zayn.
Okay, yeah, I can definitely see that.
So I feel like the match will be good. I'm just not sold as like that Kevin will beat him.
Right. Okay. So.
Because, Logan won it and then just straight up has not been on TV besides to do offshoot stuff to set this up. I have a hard time seeing contenders like even the tournament, like when it got, was it Escobar and KO in the finals?
I believe so.
Yeah, like even if it was Escobar right now, I'd be like, I
don't
know.
I think with Escobar, there's even less chance, and that's no disrespect to Santos. I think he's fantastic. It's just like he's just not Kevin Owens. No. That's just what it is.
The only thing I would probably like tiptoe on is that Escobar has help in Humberto and Angel Garza.
Right. Yeah, because the new Legado del Fantasma.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got that going on for him. Like I said, he's great. He just no Kevin Owens. Yeah, I don't think Kevin Owens beats Logan. No. Like, there's no chance.
No.
It's going to benefit Logan because he's going to have a big... he beat Rey Mysterio. That's pretty fucking big.
Yeah.
But I think adding Kevin Owens to the list of victims, I think that'll be really great. And I assume he's going to be at the Chamber, too. So, next match. This will probably be the main event, maybe. Roman Reigns, LA Knight, AJ Styles, Randy Orton for the WWE Universal Undisputed Universal Championship.
Yeah.
Which is very disputed now. Roman Reigns is gonna win.
Yeah.
I don't think we are not in the era of like passing the title around too much. I think eventually we should be there.
I believe like we should be like Gunther having a 500 year.
Holy shit!
Dear God, he looks great for his age. 500-day reign is like kind of pushing it.
Yeah.
Like
I think it's time.
Yeah, to have Roman be like, oh yeah, I've got it for like 1,200 days or something like that now. I believe that's just too much. Like,
yeah. No, it's insane.
At that point, you're not building other people. You're just saying this is the guy.
Yeah.
And everybody else just fall in line.
Yeah, and I do miss the. I don't like the 1 week reigns, but I'm cool with like the 2 weeks and like. How about like whenever they did it recently with Drew and I think it was Bobby Lashley. They like kind of traded it a couple of times. And,
see, I wouldn't do anything less than like 3 to 5 months.
Yeah, so I assume you're predicting that Roman's gonna keep it as well.
Yeah.
And just to verify Brandon's prediction, I'm gonna say that he probably said also Roman, and yep, Roman winning the Fatal 4-Way.
Yep.
Now. The hardest to predict, I think.
You ain't kidding.
The Women's Royal Rumble.
Yeah. I'm actually super excited for the Women's Rumble.
I'm very, very excited for the Women's Royal Rumble. I think that as far as surprises, I bet like a third of the Rumble is going to be surprises as far as like Legends and NXT call-ups.
Yeah. I can't see a whole lot of NXT call-ups, though.
Oh, really?
Like, maybe Roxanne.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Tiffany Stratton.
I
think
maybe,
it's too early,
maybe.
but I think that she should at least be there.
She might get like the Casey Catanzaro one where she like shows up and then it's just like she just fucks off.
Yeah, kind of. I think that's what they should do. Honestly, just give her like a little taste. Let her do the moonsault. You know, show off her skills. Maybe even make it to like the last 8, the last 6.
Maybe.
That's a huge. I mean, I'm saying that's kind of going overboard right there. But I think I'm a big Tiffany guy. So.
Yeah, she's extremely talented, and she will be at that Charlotte Becky level within next couple years for sure.
Yeah, I mean, give her like 5 years, and she's gonna be right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so hard to call.
I would have called Cora Jade being in there if she wouldn't have got hurt.
Right? Yeah, that's such a bummer, man. So I'll put in the top people that could be, and then you can tell me who you think.
All right.
So we have, of course, Bayley.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch. I still think she could. I think she could do it.
I don't see Becky win.
Hey, listen. Much like Brock Lesnar, it could always be Becky.
I think Becky. I mean, that's true. I think Becky's road to WrestleMania just pretty much is that Rhea just doesn't have any more challengers.
Yeah, maybe it's been bumpy for Becky for sure.
Yeah.
Nia Jax. I know you don't want to see it.
Nobody does. Brennan's at home somewhere right now.
He's complaining.
He's hearing it.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
he just got like a huge like his ears are like
Professor X'd out of nowhere. He's like, oh, Nia Jax.
And and obviously almost impossible, but Charlotte could come back.
I do not want to see her back.
Listen, damn near impossible. Like she would have to like Superman this shit.
Like I think her I've seen her videos on Twitter and stuff. I think her rehab is absolutely incredible. Do not want to see her risk that. Her leg is gonna look like Sid's if she goes in there.
Oh my god. Yeah. So there is like a good mix of potential winners.
Yeah.
And it'll be interesting to see how they play out like the last the entrances of course, and then the last the last 4 just to see who they're trusting with that. Liv Morgan could come back. Yeah. Liv Morgan fans think that she's gonna win every year.
Love Liv, but I'm not one of those that's like losing their mind over. Yeah. Like, I was very proud of her for winning the title and the Money in the Bank and stuff, but I wasn't sitting there being like, oh my God, she's like beyond everything. I just thought like her rise to her NXT stuff was very...
Listen, she could be Rey Mysterio.
She very much evolved. Like, if anybody needs to look at the WWE system and say, I don't know, is Lexis King going to be something? Liv Morgan was out there.
Yeah, she was rough.
Barely able to do anything.
Yeah.
And she's been a world champion.
Absolutely. Yeah, she absolutely has. So, yeah. And I'm going to predict. I've said this week by week. I think Nia Jax is going to win the Royal Rumble. I don't know if they're going to like make her lose the chance or if they're just going to do the rematch. I just think that could happen. I think that Nia Jax is going to win the Rumble.
I hope they do the big man spot and like all of them just team up and throw her out. I really do.
Yeah.
I think the story is leaning towards Bayley.
Mm-hmm.
I think everything with Damage Control is going to lead to her leaning away. But I don't know. They might pull some sideways stuff and it could be maybe an AJ Lee.
Okay.
I mean, that one's kind of a far out one.
Yeah, that's way out there.
Yeah.
Which it could happen.
Yeah. I mean, that whole place would lose their mind if she actually showed up. Because Punk mentioned her one time and people are like, oh my God. I'm like,
never say never.
I don't know. But Bayley and I are two pretty strong picks. Besides Rhea being the immovable object, I don't see like what's there to push about her because her personality's not there, the mic skills ain't there. She's very dangerous in the ring. Like Tyson in his prime wasn't that scary.
Yeah, like quite literally dangerous.
Well,
I think she stepped it up, man. Like recently on Raw, she's just like kind of been on another level. Who are you picking?
I'm gonna say Bayley.
Bayley.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Bayley.
All right. And with that in mind, Brandon is picking Becky to win the Royal Rumble. Run it back. Hey, and I forgot, Bianca could very well win. I forgot to put her as a contender.
Not to mention, possibly, Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, Sasha Banks could come back as Sasha Banks or Sasha Moné or whatever.
That would be badass. Sasha Moné.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to pick Nia Jax. Brandon's got Becky. So let's move on to the men's Rumble. Before we talk about the winner, because I feel like we all have the same pick. As far as surprises, there's a few that like would actually like blow my fucking mind.
You got
if we hear the coin drop,
oh,
I'll fucking lose my mind. That'll like and that's I don't know if everyone's gonna get it, but like I'll fucking you know I'll have to do a lap around the house. The other one, which I think would be very interesting, near impossible. This one is probably even more impossible than the Okada one. Is MJF. It could still happen. Listen.
Brennan was out here losing his mind.
I know. People in the dirt sheets have assumed that he signed.
Yeah.
I have not heard one person like confirm it though.
I have a very strong feeling he signed
He
with AEW
probably did.
like months ago, and he's just been playing it.
I definitely think that as well. I'm just saying that there's like
if it happens,
a sliver of a chance.
Yeah, I mean we'll lose shit, but then everybody will be pissed if he doesn't get on Mania.
Yeah. I think that would like I think those two are like the most insane ones.
Oh, for sure.
Legends, I don't really want to see any legends.
I've heard, and I would be okay seeing it. I want to see some X-Pac.
X-Pac, okay. Yeah, I mean he's been in ring shape, you know, for a while. Yeah. I mean NXT call-ups, Braun Breaker.
That one's cool. So far beyond. Like it should have happened.
Oh yeah, it should have happened last year, the year before. Really.
Like he's carrying Baron Corbin right now to make him interesting.
He's just like Braun is pretty good. Von Wagner could happen. He could get called up. He could get the call up. Carmelo Hayes is already kind of in SmackDown anyway.
Pretty much.
So I wouldn't even call that one.
They're just holding that for Trick Williams and Stand and Deliver.
I think that's the way to go. Trick Williams could be in the Rumble.
Maybe he eliminates Carmelo.
That'll be crazy.
And then it goes into the Tuesday after. What the hell was that, man?
They're already in pretty tough territory. Both of them are not, you know. I mean, they're friends, but they're also like kind of watching their back, and the whole story with Trick being attacked or whatever. So, there's a few people. Oh, Sheamus could come back. He hasn't been around.
Yeah, that one would be quite exciting.
There's a few winners. Gunther. Yeah. CM Punk.
Yep.
And then Cody Rhodes.
Hulk Hogan.
Course. Hulk Hogan could come back.
He did say I might have one more in me.
I hope not.
No, pray to God.
It's like, get out of our company, man. Come on.
Go away. Go save more girls wrecking their cars.
See, I'm choking because of Hogan. That was an actually good thing to do, Hogan. Stick to saving people in cars.
You've done one good thing.
Please just stick to that. SmackDown doesn't seem like it has a lot of like potential winners, honestly. I mean, like you could say Lashley, maybe.
Yeah, but that's why I'm kind of curious on if the 4-way happens early in the show, and then you get LA and Styles and maybe even Orton in there.
Yeah, I think it would be cool. Like as far as Final Four, I'm predicting Gunther in there. Probably CM Punk. Probably Cody.
Drew.
Now, right, Drew McIntyre could also very well win. There's always Brock Lesnar. Like, always, you have to consider.
You know what? Women's Rumble. Brock's daughter.
Yeah, he could.
Brock's fucking daughter, man.
What if it's just Brock in a wig?
Which is pretty much what his daughter looks like. She is, if she decides to get into business, fucking Ronda Rousey who?
I know. Like, Brock's jeans just beat the shit out of Sable's jeans.
Yeah,
like just
Sable's took a nap.
Yeah.
Because
he was thinking about Bobby Lashley. That's why it happened.
Like we all remember, like Brock F5 and Big Show.
Yeah.
That'll be Brock's daughter F5 and Nia Jax.
But with I think Gunther could also just get eliminated by Brock. But then someone's got to eliminate Brock, which fuck, like who takes him out?
I mean, unfortunately, because it kind of makes them look weak, you could have Da Vinci and Kaiser do it.
Right, Giovanni and fucking Ludwig. Yeah, they could do it. It's kind of cheap, but
yeah, it sucks because you kind of make them look weak and stuff. But I mean,
for the Men's Rumble, I'm gonna call Cody Rhodes
absolutely
as the winner. I think it's the right thing to do. I would love to see it. I think he should win, not from 1, but maybe from like 12, 10.
I would be okay as long as it's not in like 25 and up.
Yeah, it's just.
Ya hace tiempo traigo al homie malito. Le pasé una rueda en la par y el cuadrito. Un par de perras me deben delito. Y si no verás la, ya ni me agüito. Un par de fines que no necesito. Un par de bichas quitando apetito. Un par de gires que con lo mío. El destino bien clavado que esto es lo mío. Ey.